that everyone is looking forward to. It's the North London Derby. It's league leaders, table toppers, Arsenal, who are top on 44 points, taking on the team that is 5th on 33 points, an 11-point difference. One team has won 4 and drawn 1 of their last 5. The other team has won 2, lost 2 and drawn 1 of their last 5. It's one of those games that is full of drama more often than not. So the game is on today. My only start as we go into this is, if you're a betting man, Harry Kane will score. Okay, then we go on. He has scored 12 in 12 of his last games versus 12 of his last 16 versus Arsenal.
And that goal, if he does score, will tie him with Jimmy Greaves as the record goal scorer for Tottenham Hotspur.
Yes.
So that will be a record for him. I believe that Tottenham have some good news in that Dejan Kulusevski is back.
Yes.
So that would be a positive for them. I like Brian Hill, but I guess he would come in that position for him. And of course, there are a few issues with Bentancur on whether he will be available. But also good news for them is that Wes Bissouma, but even though he's been ineffective in some games, he is going to be back.
I don't think there is any world where Bissouma being back helps Tottenham. He's been terrible. He's another example of how a system player can lie to you. He's been terrible. He's been awful. He's been next to bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I no.
I guess, okay, the good news probably will be Bentancur getting ready for that game and maybe starting there.
Yeah.
And Kulusevski is
well.
decent. He's a decent guy.
And the last victory they had, Tottenham, they beat Crystal Palace 4 goals to 0, and we didn't expect such a performance. And I guess what was positive for them was Hummingson scoring a goal finally. And that probably now gives him better confidence, gives him a boost to come in this game and maybe have that confidence to score goals. So for Tottenham Hotspur, in terms of guys who are coming in, that's on a positive note. For Arsenal, on the other hand, there was a few guys questioning whether Edin Ketia will step into the boots of Gabriel Jesus. And I guess the last victory they had against Oxford, he scored twice and maybe answered a few questions about that.
I'm not sure you answer by Oxford, but he's been okay. Let's not get carried away with Oxford, but he's been decent. Let's just say he's been decent. He's popped up with the odd goal when they need one. He's led the line well. I think he probably holds the ball up better at times because he's not a superstar. So he's been okay. But let's not sound like Oxford is Real Madrid.
Okay, to put it into context, he scored the last 6 Premier League games last season. So that's positive also. We are 18 games into the new season. It's like me telling you, 6 years ago I had a 6-pack. Yes, I had one. But now I have one very big pack. So you can't be telling guys, but James used to be very fit 6 years ago. No. But I get what you mean. He's been okay. He's done a decent job because it's not like Jesus was flying. Let's not lie to us. Again, there are players whose reputation precedes them. Jesus is one of them. Everyone makes it sound like he's this fantastic world-class guy. No, he's not. It's just that Arsenal also suits him, and his character is nice, and he's likable, and Arsenal are likable. But it's not like he set the world alight. No, he's not been Arsenal's important player in any stretch of this season. Arsenal's most important players in this season, he's nowhere. He's been the guy. It's been other guys. It's been Odegaard. It's been Bukayo Saka. It's been Uncle Tom. It's been my left back Martinelli. Okay.
It's been Martinelli, it's been my left back Zichenko, who does a good job. It's been Saliba. Saliba actually I think was the first guy who made everyone go like, we are going somewhere. So I don't see the miss. But yes, Nketiah has been great. They play at Tottenham. This game is important because Arsenal will be under a lot of pressure. Pressure to open the gap. That's why I said today will make me see how they handle the pressure. I didn't read too much into the Newcastle game because I was disappointed with Newcastle. Newcastle played like
they sat back.
They played like a team that's not fourth on the log, and a team I've seen go toe to toe with teams, but they just chose to sit back and be niggly and annoying. And I don't like it because that niggly and annoying football is good when it's played by some teams, not some. You can't have that. No. So I didn't read too much into it. I just want to see what they do today when the pressure is on them to do something.
Yes, I think two teams with different ambitions as well. You have Arsenal who they've seen this is now their best chance and opportunity to run with this league, and on the other hand you have now Tottenham whose season has been very inconsistent, here and there. and as well as and then now you have players who as well wako in and out. You have personally I've been disappointed, I think, with Son. I don't know what happened to Son this season. He's been off color.
Yeah,
and I
but
guess
he had a bad injury as well.
Yeah. Oh, the eye injury. Yes. Yeah. Since that as well, he hasn't been well. He hasn't gone back to his old self. And I guess when a team is inconsistent, in and out, you have a good game, you have a bad game. For a player like him as well, just adjusting, it's difficult. So it's going to be a fantastic game. As Nani said, Sammy, Bentancur coming back as well, it's a very big boost. Kulveski, I mean, coming in is a very big boost for them. So and what do you think of
who wins? Who Conte? Conte is
yes.
leaving in the summer. I can tell you that without fear or favor. He's gone. This is it. He's gone. He's gets to June, he's out.
This will actually be a really good game.
Yes, Sammy. I'm not even saying it without hiding. Conte is on his way out.
I'm actually surprised.
To highlight on that as well.
He's going.
When they announced him as Tottenham, as Spurs manager, I remember questioning this bit because you have a president, Levy. He's the president or the chairman.
Yes. Yeah.
A chairman who doesn't necessarily spend a lot. But you're bringing in a manager who, when he comes, he has what he wants. I want this player, and most of these players cost around 50 million and above. And you have a chairman who doesn't spend. How are they going to coexist? And I think it's coming out. And he's starting to have those weird press conferences.
Yes, and Conte is a short-term-ish kind of guy.
Exactly.
He's like Thomas Tuchel. Yes. Brilliant, but only for a period. He will not sit there and do 7 years.
He's not a project manager. Him is come, win the trophies, 1 or 2 of them, move. Yeah.
Yes, Teddy.
You guys should give him time. Come on, it's only
he doesn't do long. It's not. It's not us. I'm telling you, it's just based on history. When you look at it, you can just tell. This is the kind of guy he's like, I'm not going to stay here when things are not working. He's most likely to step away. Look at the way he stepped away from Chelsea. Same thing. He has a thing. It's like Tuchel. I was never surprised Tuchel left. Do I have a feeling Chelsea might want to bring Tuchel back? Anyway.
Let me add on that as well. I have a friend, a brother. My brother, he's a Tottenham fan. Don't ask me why. He just loves...
That's a good man.
He loves Tottenham. And what he was giving me a bit of insight, he was telling me there could be a chance for Pochettino to come back. Pochettino is open to coming back to Spurs.
That has been mooted so many times in the last few years. I would not be surprised. And it would be the perfect move for him. Exactly. He can come back and build another team.
Yes.
Because he built it with a lot of youngish players and built it
when
up.
they go to the final, I wish they could have just given him something to spend to improve on.
No, he should have left the day they got to the final. Because I think he wanted to leave.
During that
he wanted to leave. I think he was so spent he wanted to leave, but then he's thought to stay on, and then from that was the peak. The peak was that Champions League final. Leave it, then come back, build it again. The next year where it was never worked. Anyway, Teddy, who wins today?
This looks like a draw for me, because look at Arsenal. They haven't won at Tottenham for quite a while. Quite some time back.
At home, when you look at home, the last time Arsenal beat at Spurs, it's 2015. It was in the EFL Cup, in the Carabao Cup. In the league, you'd have to go to 2014, 16th of March, 2014, when the Arsenal won 0-1. Tottenham have won their last home meetings versus Arsenal. They've won the last 4. So and 5 of the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the last 7.
So you're looking at Arsenal. They're a team which are in really good form, while also you're looking at Tottenham, who came up back from a really good win against Crystal, who are also in a really good form. So it will be kind of a really good derby for the Londoners.
I think there'll be a twist.
There'll
be a twist.
I really hope so.
It looks like that
twist. There will be a twist.
There will even be a red card here.
There will be a twist. There will be a twist. And like Sammy said, there is also a subplot in the whole thing. What is the subplot? If Saka gets suspended, if Saka gets a yellow card, if Saliba gets a yellow card, they don't play versus United.
Yep.
Stuff. There will be a plot. It can't be that straightforward that Arsenal just go 8 points clear. It's one of those. There'll just be something that happens. Anyway, let's come back and talk about Chuck Norris's team as we wrap the show.